Join my Discord. A link will be in the description and on screen. Come chat about Xenoverse. But until then, stay tuned for the upcoming video. On the last exciting episode of AxoniusRex, we followed the story of a female Saiyan escaped the destruction of planet Vegeta by using her immense reserves of ki to fly away. Finding Bojack, she becomes a space pirate and witnesses its destruction by the hand of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Transported to the wasteland by the Supreme Kai of Time, she has to stop her rampaging father Broly. Later, she becomes a time patroller and goes to fight Cell in the Cell games. There, she witnesses Gohan's power yet again as he obliterates Cell with one hand. Is so impressed with his raw power that she wants to fight him when he becomes an adult. Seeing this curiosity, Vados beams down after the fight and invites her to train with her and Chumper in Universe 6. With the promise to help her master her ki control and become an amazing fighter, she joins Universe 6 and trains with Vados extensively, honing her skills. It is time to see how far her training has come by going into an expert mission and fighting off against Golden Frieza. Excited at the prospect of a decent fight, she goes all in, going Super Saiyan Vegeta from the start. Confronted by a gigantic ki ball, she summons a Stardust Breaker and pushes it back in one hit with no difficulty. With the other time patrollers, they launch an offensive against Golden Frieza, pushing him into a corner and forcing him to turn into a super villain. He suddenly explodes with dark energy and pushes them all into alternate dimensions. Suddenly, she lands in Namek and has to fight off Zarbon, which happens with absolutely no difficulty. Travelling through the gateway to advance in the fight, she has to face off against Final Form Cooler, which again happens with absolutely no difficulty. Rejoining the fight, she clashes head-to-head with Golden Frieza. Launching an all-out assault, she forces him to use his trump card to use a supervillain gigantic ki ball. The sheer magnitude of its power destroys the other time patrollers. She charges up all of her green berserker power and unleashes a gigantic final shine that obliterates Frieza. On returning to Conton City, she sees a strange but familiar object in the distance. As she investigates, she finds out it's her father, Broly. Confused yet excited, she faces off against him in a one-on-one fight. When it seems like she has the upper hand, Broly throws some surprises, forcing her to turn into a Super Saiyan. Even against the sheer powerful malice of Broly, her power is too much and she ends the fight with an assault of barrage ki blasts. On returning to the Time Nest, Vados informs her that she's used the Super Dragon Balls to resurrect Broly. Now, Broly, her father, being resurrected, they will train together as father and daughter to hone their skills and become as powerful as possible. Together they will show everyone what true Berserker Saiyans can do. First for the QQ Bang, it's a direct mirror of Beerus' clothing, giving 5 in Ki Stamina and Ki Blast Supers. The Super Soul is before creation comes ruin, which gives you a gigantic boost to your Ki Blast after 30 seconds passing game. Now for the attribute points, 125 will go into your Ki Blast Supers for maximum damage. 84 will go into your Stamina for 2 extra bars, 42 into Ki for 1 extra bar, and the rest you will dump into your basic attack. Now for the super moves, maximum charge will be your charging move to recover your ki as quickly as possible. Rough Ranger, a counter that acts differently depending on physical or ki blast attacks to either block or perform a counter kick. Blaster Shell, a 1 ki bar cost damage dealing move that fires 5 homing ki balls at the opponent. Rise to action, to be used after a knockback or when you're on your own to recover your stamina so you can keep using your evasive. Your awoken skill will be Super Vegeta for the added ki blast damage without the drain on your ki from Super Saiyan Blue. Your first damage dealing ultimate will be Final Shine to obliterate your opponent by expending your ki and doing huge damage. Finally, Soul Punisher or Stardust Breaker is your second ultimate to be used up close to deal damage or to be used on a gigantic keyboard to push it back in one hit. Finally, your evasive will be Energy Shield to create a barrier of dispense of your ki that you can keep up to evade all damage. Now it's time for the damage test. A 5-hit blaster shell will do quite an impressive 5,226 damage. Rough Ranger countered with a physical attack will do 2,031 damage. A Final Shine attack without any additional ki bars will do 7,677 damage, while a Final Shine using all of your ki bars will do a ridiculous 14,097 damage. Soul Punisher, when done really far away, will only do 4,021 damage, while really close to the opponent will do 15,283 damage. Your full light combo chain will do a very nice 4,237 damage, and your full heavy combo will do 3,867 damage. This has been my character build for my level 99 Broly themed female Saiyan character designed for expert missions. We'll be getting back to normal in the next build, but until then stay tuned for the next exciting episode of AxoniusRex.